Hello everybody, welcome to OCHD and welcome to another Jumputi Heroes news video. Today we're going to be talking about the 4th anniversary of Tower campaign, but before we fully get into it, something that's not actually included in this news post, I want you to go and log in to Jumputi Heroes right now if you haven't already today, because they have announced a truly baffling update. Further down this post, we will talk more about the actual updates to the game. But in terms of the rewards that come along with them, it was a bit of a surprise. If you log in today, you will receive 25 million coins, 2,000 event grade limit break doors, 1,500 hero grade limit break doors, 1,000 limited limit break doors, and 10 jewel shards. In addition to that, you will also get a ticket that gives you an all 5-star multi, so 10 5-star units, one of which is guaranteed to be a limited. Now, it's quite a restricted pool, it's got a lot of older units in there, but in the current day and age, we definitely take those, especially seeing as a lot of those dupes are going to get good use later. And that reward seems pretty damn good off the bat. But what if I told you that you can get that reward for the next 5 days? You can get it once per day. You have to log in every day in those 5 days, and you can get that reward up to 5 times. Now, the reward is only available for 24 hours after it comes out, and once it's in your gift box, you have to accept it. You have to collect it. You can't just leave it in there, because it will expire in your gift box as well. So you have 24 hours each time they come out, and you have to grab them, you have to use them, and it's actually kind of tricky with the limit break doors because, I mean, they're giving like so many doors, and at the moment, the upper limit of how many you can have in your box is 9,999. You could easily hit that with these rewards, so bear that in mind at least. But those rewards are absolutely nuts. We're going to get a total of 5 free limiteds off of this, plus a total of like, what, 50 total 5 stars? And just an insane amount of doors. We get 50 jewel shards. Incredible. On top of that, from the 28th, which is really when this 4th anniversary tower stuff will be underway. It starts on the 25th, and this update will be on the 28th. And this update will tie in with some stuff we'll talk about a little bit later. From the 28th, same situation. Rewards available for 24 hours at a time every day in the period from the 28th until the 10th of March. So, pretty good. 10 days, that's pretty good. They're giving us 50 Densetsu doors, 50 Muso doors, 1,000 limited doors, 2,000 hero doors, and 5,000 event doors, plus 10 million coins every day during that period. So, pretty incredible. But we'll talk a little bit more about why they're being so generous with the doors in a bit. The more important thing is that you log in and you get yourself those free limiteds, because no one wants to say no to a free limit, I'm just saying. So, the 4th anniversary of Tower campaign. A lot of the same stuff we've come to expect from these events. One of the things that's actually a little bit different, though, is that we don't have a new character. I mentioned this, I think, in the last news video. There is no new tower unit during this. Now, I believe the reason for that is because we're going to get a new tower unit for Super Tower, which is going to launch some point alongside the 5th anniversary or just after, somewhere around there. And so I guess the plan is they're kind of treading water until that comes out. So, until that comes out, they're going to bring back legend summons 2 at a time at a half price, 1,000 medals to buy them. So if you're missing out any, good opportunity to grab those. And for a brief period, you are going to be able to purchase a jewel shard for 1,000 medals, and you can do that up to 10 times. So that's pretty good. You can get a jewel using the medals for, what, 10,000 medals for 1 jewel. Is that good? I don't know. But you could do it, so it's cool. Then we have the tower strengthening week stuff, which is just like all the evolvers and the boosters and stuff are going to be ×2 drop rate and half stamina cost. So good opportunity to do those if you are in need. And of course, there is an argument for the gold dungeon as well. Now that we've got all this limit break stuff going on, so get stuck in. And then we have these special missions. These have been slightly reworked from last time. You now have to play tower 35 times to get the emblem, and I believe it's only available during this first week, 25th until the 5th, which means you can only get that emblem if you play 5 times a day. So basically use all your tower your tower attempts every day for the entire week. So you can't afford to miss any. But there are some pretty nice rewards in here. There's some medals, ticket fragments, limit break doors, of course. And actually, if you can get up to here, they're actually giving out some jewels, which is nice. If you can get some wins, they're giving out some hero jewels too. Pretty good stuff. And the emblem is just, well, it's an emblem. It's really not that different from the one they released for the 3.5 annie either. Then we have the update introducing legend summons to the medal store. These are all ones that came out in the last year or so that you may have missed out on. An opportunity to buy those. Pretty nice. And then we have the memorial battle. You can get yourself a trophy with your username on it. Now, how cool is that? Except you won't, because you have to be the top 3 players in the entire world. But somebody will, so good for them, I suppose. You have to rank, not only do you have to rank top 3 in the world, you have to rank top 3 in the world across a special 4-week ranking battle where they're going to take into account your score each week, and it's all going to add up to a final result, and you have to be in the top 3 of those final results. But you can get a trophy with your name on it, and it'll say Tower 4th Anniversary, Jumputi Heroes, and you'll be one of the winners. Now, as cool as the idea is on paper, I do think this might encourage cheating slightly. Just a tad. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I'm not hopeful for mine or really anyone else I know's chances of getting one of these. But nonetheless, week 1, there are no special rules for week 1. Well, that's nice. But from week 2, things get a little bit dicey. Blue and yellow bubbles do not appear, and you will get additional points for the amount of HP you have left at the end of the battle. So if you have max HP, you normally get 100 points extra at the end of the battle, but this week you'll get 200 points. Then in week 3, green and heart bubbles will not appear, and the amount of points you earn for not having or having less block bubbles at the end will be doubled. So if there are no block bubbles on the board, you normally get 100 points. Now you get 200 points. And then week 4, red and heart bubbles do not appear, and the amount of points you get for overkill damage will be times 2.5. So if you do the absolute maximum, which I believe is if you do 2.5 million overkill damage or more, which is the maximum amount of points you can get, you normally get 100, instead get 250. Good stuff. It's not a lot to a pleb like me, but for those that are going hard in PvP, important to bring these, take these things into account. Although really, I suppose you should be trying to get 100 points in every category every time. But I'm not very good at tower, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, lots of points, lots of goodies to be got from the tower. Now, my boy Kinnikuman Soldier being added to the game, as we have spoken about before. This banner is as nice as we expect it to be. It's actually nicer than we expected it to be. Not only does it have the 4 limiters we talked about before, which are very nice, featured on the banner, and you get a choice ticket which lets you choose one of them on the 10th multi, including Kinnikuman Soldier, which we're very happy about. There are also hero grade characters rated up. They're all like sort of decent characters for tower, so that's really good. And they actually upgraded this just a tad, just a smidgen. There's actually a guaranteed 5-star in the 8th multi and 2 guaranteed 5-stars on the 5th multi that we did not know about. So, pretty nice banner format, I've got to say. I was saving up for just such an occasion, so of course I will be spending and I will be happy to get him. And people are wondering, we still don't have the full information on this banner. We do not know if the 4 units on the banner are the only units available in terms of limited gacha units. I am assuming they are not, but we do not know. And as for whether you get a choice, you do not get a choice. The second multi will be a random from a pool of limiteds. Now, whether that pool is just these 4 or whether there are more, that is yet to be determined. But logic would dictate probably there will be more. I don't know. But this banner's not even been officially announced, hasn't even been hinted to yet. So there's every chance that they don't drop it. But I hope that they do. Would be nice if they do. For me, if they do drop it, second multi, assuming it is just these 4, I would have a 3 out of 4 chance of getting something new, which would be pretty good. But I guess we'll see. We will see. Exciting if it does come out. Then we can talk about the updates of maintenance. This bit's a little bit text heavy, but there's some important things to make note of here. First things first, the Ging Freaks gacha and the sales packs that came along with it, they're going to be ending a little bit early. It's like a couple of hours early. It's not that big a deal, of course, but they're just letting you know that because of maintenance, these would have ended during maintenance, and now they're going to end before that. It does raise some questions, like surely they would have had this planned ahead of time. This is like a big update. Did they have it planned ahead of time? Have things changed? I don't know, but yes, that banner will be ending a little bit earlier than expected. Now, the limit break cap will be increased from plus 30 to plus 99. This update has pissed a lot of people off. It's also made a lot of other people excited because we're getting loads of limit break doors of rewards and stuff. I can't imagine how much it will cost to get to plus 99 in terms of doors, in terms of gold. I don't know. I don't know what the benefit of getting to plus 99 is necessarily going to be, but they did say they're going to add missions related to getting characters up in limit break. So I don't know if that's going to be I don't know, 10 characters to plus 99, or if it's just literally going to be get 1 character to plus 99. I don't know yet. One thing I am hoping they do is increase the amount of space we have in our inventory for these doors. Right now it is 9999, and during this campaign it's very possible people are going to go into overflow, and if you go into overflow, anything that overflows just gets deleted, which sucks. So I'm hoping that they do increase that. I have a feeling that they will, considering how many doors they are giving out in the campaigns that are coming up. They are adjusting Super Dimensional Battle. They're going to adjust the amount of combos required to fill the burst gauge, and they're going to change the appearance rate of block bubbles. Will be interesting to see if it's actually possible to get like good ranks for me now. I don't know. And it will also be interesting to see how plus 99 will play into Super Dimensional Battle, because if you think about it, Limit Break had the biggest influence on Super Dimensional Battle rather than any other game mode. So I am curious how they're going to handle all the balancing here. Then some of this stuff down here I think is just sort of misleading, because they make it sound like it's some new thing that they're doing, but I literally think this is just like they're updating the blue banner gacha, the one that's like 1,000 rubies, no guarantee, no nothing, and they update that every month, and I think that's all they're doing again. I think they're just updating it. Same here, it says update the Pooty Trade Medal Exchange. Again, they update that every month. Now, whether they are actually adding new content to these, or whether when they say rare gacha they mean something else, it's a little bit unclear, but it's only unclear because they normally don't tell us any of this stuff when they're doing it, and now they're telling us. It's a bit suspicious that they're telling us something that they always do every month anyway, and they never tell us. So it's a little bit curious. They are updating the Roboco store, so we are finally going to be able to get Roboco to max luck. Very, very nice. And they said they're going to update content in the Versus Medal Exchange. Again, I think that's just related to the tower stuff where they're adding new legend summons and whatever. I don't think that's actually anything new. New adventures appear in the Voyage log. I don't know what that's going to be, because I don't know what series. Like, I think we got Ichigo 100% during this event. We didn't get JoJo during the JoJo event. Are we going to get Medica Box? It doesn't even have a feature festival, so I don't really know how you're going to... I mean, it's just, you could just put the random events in there, I guess. I guess Ichigo 100% technically doesn't have a feature festival either, so... I don't know. I don't know if there's actually going to be anything good in there. And a new season begins for Sparks of a Lost Civilization. Again, that could just be another normal season. They have completely ignored the fact that the Sparks anniversary was this month. I think that's because they just don't care. But I'm assuming this is just a normal reset and it's not like anything special. But they said they're going to be renewing the special Ruby deals, rank dash packs, and start dash packs. Now, I'm assuming that means that we're going to be seeing new content in these, like new, like featured units on the banners. Potentially, they make the banners better, increase the price, or sorry, increase the rubies, or reduce the price, or something. I'm hoping that's the case. The special Ruby deals sucked, so I really hope that they're going to fix those. But the rank dash and start dash, I mean, they both had upsides, downsides. Some of the packs were good, some of the packs were bad. It'd be nice if they were all good, seeing as you can only buy each of them once, maybe. I think they have a few you could buy like 3 times or whatever, but you know what I mean. But anyway, that's basically it for this video. If you only took one thing away from this video, I want that to be that you log in today. Log in today and get your reward, and log in tomorrow and log in every day for the next 5 days and get those rewards. If you miss out on the limit break doors stuff during the next campaign, that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. But do not miss out on the free limiteds, I beg. And I guess we'll end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.